We'll talk to the dog man one more time, and then we'll be on to the tavern cave, as they call it. Alright, he's happy. Alright, so before you do anything in this cave, you have to talk to Pandora here. So first thing he wants to do is to kill 10 of these guys here. Pretty simple. Alright, then 10 spiders. And we're going to kill some extra because we already have a quest to kill 15 of them. Another one of those double quest things. Alright. It wants Old Helmet now, which is a drop from the Gumbos we're going to fight. So we'll go downstairs. I think this guy actually has a quest too, doesn't he? Yep. We'll do his first. Alright, he wants legs from these guys. Okay, so he actually gives us a pickaxe to get these. Just stick with these three. They're similar to trees and they take a while to spawn back. The ore doesn't usually take as long to spawn back as trees do. Oh, and for mining, let's bring up the point for mining here. It's kind of similar to tree cutting as double mining. I'd put 1 in, and then EXP bonus for the next. This one right here and the sale price, that's up to you. Sale price is nice if you want to make some money. Random loot gives you an option at these, which I have at the moment. I went 1 point in double mining and then the rest in EXP bonus, and then random loot just to get some of this cool stuff. But the main thing is just to have at least 1 in the double mining, which I didn't do. Let's go ahead and do that. And talk with Pandora to finish his quest. So we'll do that before we go downstairs. Alright, got that one for killing the 10 Gumbo. Now we just need some more helmets. And that should be it. Alright, so instead of going back to Pandora, that's why I said check these. You have to talk with Boris the Gumbo, which he's this way. Alright, so here's Boris the Gumbo. Quick quest and accept. He wants us to defeat Master Gumby, which you can get to by clicking him again and then Master Gumby. This boss is pretty simple. He'll summon a Gumbo and his slime will slow you down, as you can see there. By this point you should be high enough level, and we're actually level 10. We can put some of our new stuff on, which will help tremendously. Again, this game is about small numbers, small little add-ups as far as the bonuses go. This is definitely not the perfection of a playthrough for a hunter. I am not a very good hunter, so we're going to try to get better as we go along here. Alright, so we got his quest done, cool, and we got Pandora's done. Alright, so don't make sure you forget this guy. He's kind of sneaky. He's around the corner of this little tavern cave. And once you complete that other quest, you'll get a warp to come back here. Alright, and her quest is finally done. Alright, here's the first one. Talk to him. The next one is at the mole place. If you notice on the map, there's a little green that shows where the NPCs are. So this one's tucked away over here. Okay, now also, you'll notice there's a treasure chest up here. There's actually 3 on this island. You won't know what you get unless you look at the combat. So we got some potions for that one. It's for an achievement. called Treasure Hunter, but there is not 100 treasures in the game. There's only actually 12 at the moment. I'm not really sure why. I think it was just like an oversight in the very beginning, or they were going to do some more with it. Who knows? Alright, finally made it back here. He wants us to kill Imposter King, so this time we're actually going to go buy a warp here. So back at the cave, we're going to talk to the twin and kill some of these Imposter Kings on the way. Alright, his is done. Alright, so last person we gotta talk to is the guy we're gonna leave the island. At where we're gonna leave the island, so that's the last person we need to talk to. So it looks like there will be 23 completed quests when we're done. So just to double check, it looks like Temple of Hogs, Round Quest, Lunch for the Guard, Fruits Basket, and Premium Shop, they're all located on the main island. So you should have 21 going into the last one, or actually 22 I should say actually. As soon as we click on Adriak here, it'll finish the Savior's Daughter quest, and that'll give us 22. And then Adriak himself, that quest is 23, but when it finishes, you travel to the main island. So technically, you leave the island with 23. Alright, so if we go back to our books, you can see 22 now, and this will be our last one. So before you leave, make sure that the only quests that are available are these 5 here, which are on the main island. Make sure that you have all the treasure chests, which will show at the end. Make sure you have the Seldom helmet, and make sure you have the Mole Miner's helmet. That way, you don't have to worry about coming back to this place. Okay, so one of the chests is over here. This is on the map where you leave the island. If you go up one, there's a little alcove here with the treasure chest. If we open that, it gives us 25 skulls. So we've seen the one in the mole place. If you go to Garden Camp on this map here, right in the corner, there's this little area where the grass and the snow meet. If you just walk through here, there's another little chest you have to walk down to. There's a chest hidden right here. I kind of like this. You gain 30 experience. I kind of like that. I like that thing with the treasure chest. I wish they'd do more of it. There's some on the main island, but there's just not enough. It'd be really cool if they added some more to the game. Alright, so before we leave Esia, we're going to do a checklist to make sure we have everything. First thing we're going to check is our quest book. You should have 22 completed and 1 in progress, which is traveling to Esia. The highest level 1 that you're going to have completed is level 8, which is this one right here, the Master Gumby one. If you see any other ones that are available and they're above that, these are all on the main island. Okay, so that's the quest book done. The 2 items I told you to get earlier you need before you leave is the Seldom helmet and the Mole Miner's helmet, so make sure you have those. For the items to keep, this is the recommended, this top part right here is the recommended items that I would keep. Everything else down below you can sell, and that's including the level 1 gear. The Arcanos legs, the King Crown, Seldom trunk, Tavern ore, and then the Tavern cave, and all the other warps you won't need, because once you leave here you cannot use those warps to get back. They won't work. As far as these items go, you can keep these for now, but you will get better ones when you arrive to the main island, so you could also sell these too. I would keep the cross necklace around. It's a nice little speed bonus, and if you're into collecting everything, you can only get this from the quest line here. And then of course the projectiles if you're a hunter. If you're a regular fighter, you won't have these. So again, the top half here is what I'd keep, and then the bottom half is what I'd sell. If you want to go a little bit further as far as equipment goes, bring up the character sheet here. This is from that secret quest, so this is a really nice helmet. The squish necklace is not needed, but you can only get it from the boss here, and it's a decent necklace. But it's not, if you want to sit here and farm Eye of Gumby, which I'd recommend. You'll see why if you watch some other videos. I just would do this if you're a completionist too. But anyways, also the golden bow drops from the Arcanos and the metal sword drops from the Gumbo. These are the only 2 enemies that drop a weapon that's level 10. And then if you go back to the Master Gumby, he also drops a leather t-shirt. But again, these all can be found on the main island, so they're not necessary. But if you want to have everything before you even get to the main island from this, then that is a way to go, especially with this necklace. Alright, with that out of the way, we're ready to go to Esia. So the last thing you have to do is click the NPC here once the green check mark comes up. Click Esia, and then click Accept. You'll get a nice little animation of the bird flying into the main city. Yeah, that's it for now. We'll see you in the next video.